Happy Thanksgiving Eve, guys. I got another banger for you. A lot of people been requesting, which is crazy, that everybody want to know about that robbery video, about when we got robbed. So I'm definitely finna drop that banger. But before I do, guys, the reason was why I wasn't able to post in the last 2 days is because I got a little sicky. Like, it was a quick sick, but it was like a itchy throat and things like that, which I still kind of got an itchy throat, but I'm still right here, just grinding with y'all. I hope everybody enjoy their family, their moms, their dad, and have a really great Thanksgiving tomorrow. But for right now, we're finna get ready to get into this banger. Thank you for the love and support, guys. Make sure you click the like, because when you click the like, that let me know that y'all ready for the next banger. You know what I'm saying? So please try to run this up for me, but we gonna go on ahead and dive right into it. So boom, we always went on vacation in February, and we would go out of town, and we would go to Florida. We had a resort out there, and we still do. That was given to me, Mark, and Caleb. But I haven't been to Florida in a very long time. But we used to go to Florida a lot, okay? And when we would go to Universal Studios, and we would be gone for like a whole week. Now, my mom would have her cruises. My mom would take like maybe 8 or 9 cruises in a year, okay? And then when it was February, it would be time for our little mini vacation, you know what I'm saying? So before it led up to the vacation, I was always out there, trying to be like, that chulo, that tough guy and things like that. And I was around the wrong crowd. Now, the guy that hit Caleb in the face with that balloon, I was kind of cool with everybody down there on that end, which was the dead end. It was the next block, and it was called the dead block because there was nowhere to go. Like, when you drive down there, it was no way to get out. So that was the dead block, but it was homes down there. Now, this dude that I was hanging with, when my mama found out I was hanging with him, he was way more older than me. He was like 25, 26 at the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm 16. And I'm, kicking it and hanging with these adults. And we're smoking and we're drinking. And, they got me doing a whole bunch of cool stuff. They give me free bud. And my mom did not like that. She did not know I was drinking, but she definitely knew I was smoking. And when they really found out that I was hanging with them, because my mom had pulled up one day and I was down there with Darnisha and them. Darnisha lived down that way. But I was hanging with the guy named Torrance. That's his name, Torrance. So I was down there hanging with him and talking to him, and she saw me just having a friendly little conversation. It was none even important. He wasn't smoking nothing. And my mom flipped out. I don't want you talking to him. He's bad for business. He did this. He robbed people. Da, 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 da. He ain't finna rob my house. So my mom gave me the whole script of everything. So boom, Darnisha mom had sad talk with my mom. It was basically like, yeah, Rody Doty be down there spending time talking to him a lot, because they was neighbors, and I always be down there talking to him, and he used to always try to sneak into my mom big major parties. So everybody knew that my family was they had money, and we had like cameras, we had like big gates, like you just knew like when you walked inside. So my mom was very picky on who was able to come in big parties. She would have like security out in front. Like, it was a real big ordeal. It was even a dude that played on House Party, the one that said his name is Michael, but he said, go on ahead and get that toe jam out his toe. The bow dude, he was funny as fuck. But even my mom had him over. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my mom have drew a lot of people to tell her information, even though if I didn't even know my mom knew information. My mom was cool with homeless bums, people, crackheads, anybody you could think of. So boom, my mom yells at me and she tells me, don't be down there hanging with no grown folks. Shouldn't be hanging with no teen. What he gonna teach you? What he talking about? He don't got no job, da 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 da. She's just trying to spit knowledge to me. So boom, my mama to see that I've been talking to this guy, and this word around town came back to her that I be down there hanging with him, and he just bad for business. So it's time for us to go out of town, and my mom lock up the house and things like that in that nature. Now we're having fun, right? We're having fun. It's been days and days we've been down there. I'm golfing and we having fun. So when my mom get a call before we get to back to our resort. Now this is like our 4th day down there. All right, we're supposed to be down there for a week. This is our 4th day down there. Beth, she ended up like, hey, May, somebody robbing your house. They taking big ass TVs out your crib and I'm watching them right now. So she like, wait, what? So Beth like telling her that, you know, her house is getting robbed. So my mom immediately like, come on, Al, we gotta go. So he like, but it don't matter if we leave right now. He like, they still already getting, he like, we still gotta catch a flight. He like, you know, my dad not even pressing the shit. So we finish our vacation, but my mom is sick to her stomach. She don't even want to, you know what I'm saying, enjoy and finish going out the rest of the day and having fun. So boom, the day finally arrived that it's time for us to go. We get on our flight. We arrive, boom. My dad get us a cab, boom, we get to the crib. When we get to the crib, our back door is open, our front door is open. TVs are gone. The one big TV, they just couldn't get out. So they had to leave it there. All stereos gone, fish tank gone. They even went through our refrigerator, left the refrigerator open. They took my game, Caleb game. Caleb was crying. Caleb like they took, because Caleb had every system, remember? Caleb like they took it. My mama heated crying. They didn't take none of my mama jewelry because my mama kept all her jewelry. My mama had bracelets that come all the way down there, belly chains, toe rings, and you name it, she got it. But she had that on her, you know what I'm saying? They took all her stash, her bud. They so stupid, they didn't even find her safe. Her safe was right in the closet. They went in my room, ramshacked that, took his watch, took everything. So my mom is like, what the fuck? So my mama running cameras back. These dudes got on ski masks. They kind of talk. So my mom like, we gonna go over there because Beth the one that told her, right? So they end up asking Beth, like, ooh, so she like, I don't know. She like, all I know is we just see some people coming out. Now, Beth knew everybody too on the block, right? So my mama, like, soon as my mama come in, she immediately blaming me. Like, you been down there hanging with that motherfucking Torrance dude. He probably fucking robbed me. He already robbed motherfuckers on the block. I know it was fucking you probably up in there telling what the fuck we got in our motherfucking house. Motherfucking So now my mama is snapping on me, beating on me. So my dad grabbed my mom, try to get my mom to chill, right? She like, Al, I know, bitch, because I'm doing this. Look at my fucking asshole. My dad like, look, we can replace everything. So weeks and weeks go by. Everything is played. My mama is not talking to me. My dad bought new TVs. Caleb got all the systems back. I got my Xbox back. Everything is back, kind of getting back normal. So, you know, streets talk. So boom, my mom goes down there, talk to Desiree and woo. So my mom ended up being out hanging down there late at night with Desiree. So my mama happened to just look next door and they had their curtains open. My mom like, that TV really looked like her TV because the way the TV looked. So my mama like, that sure look like my damn TV. She like, but I could be wrong because they ain't started making TVs when they made mine. So my mama was hipped on something. So my mama came down there, boom. Now, mind you, I said my mom was cool with the crackheads and all. So I guess the girl named Thina, her name was Thina, she ended up, the dude didn't give her no, you know what I'm saying, none of that white shit. And she came back and ratted to my mom that who robbed her crib. But the dude, Twan, he had more people. He had people to help. Sorry, y'all. He had people to help. So when she found, she like, yeah, because Beth watched them take it out. Beth knew who it was. So the whole time, Beth knew who it was, but she lied to my mom. But my mom was right, it was them. But I ain't had shit to do with it. Why I'm getting beat on? My mama on some gutter shit. My mama tell my dad, my mom, my dad, they go down there. Knock on the door. And he come to the door. She like, so you just gonna rob my shit? She like, I want to let you know. I'm finna call the police right now. He like, what, I ain't robbed shit. My dad say, so you been in my house? You broke into my house. We got footage, right? So my daddy playing the good cop, bad cop. Me and Mark, we need to walk behind them. We need to walk behind them. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't finna let nobody, you know what I'm saying? Caleb in the crib, we ain't finna let nobody push up on our mom and dad. And plus, I know my dad can hold his own. One time, somebody tried to rob us. I'm gonna tell y'all another split second after this one. But boom. Dude trying to deny it. My dad got people. He end up calling the police, get dude locked up. We end up going into dude crib. My mama fish tank, everything that it was my mama's. Even she had a little gold bracelet that didn't close all the way. He even had that. My mama took all her shit back and gave it to something that's called like the Goodwill or some shit, like a giveaway. She ain't even want it no more because my dad had replaced it all. Just like one time, we ended up leaving. We was finna go hiking. Was finna get ready to go hiking and shit. And my dad was like, look, we're going to be gone for 3 days. Make sure y'all got everything y'all got. So as we driving, my Kayla was like, it was something he forgot. And so my dad, you know, he turns around. But as he turned around, he like, I don't remember leaving the garage open. And you see people like grabbing bikes and shit. So my dad like, y'all stay here. And my dad, he runs in there, hit the dude, grabbed the dude. And as he grabbed the dude stabbed my dad in the stomach and then came down. So my dad never was able to eat the same. He was still functioning. He still was a firefighter and doing all that, but he didn't partake in meals. He didn't eat as much. Like he might eat like a small little kid's meal on a plate. And you know what I'm saying? And he might eat once a day, but it got to be small. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because, you know, people was always trying to rob the crib because when you walk past the crib, you could just tell that, you know how you just around a place, you just be like, damn, I just know in there they got some shit. And they was throwing big, major fucking parties. And people knew them. They knew them. So that wraps that up. Guys, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all run up every video. We're going crazy. We might have a little finale, but for the holidays, I got a little finale for y'all. So y'all be ready. We're going to be going crazy back to back to back to back. Please feel free to show me major love in the comments. I like that. I'm gone. Yeah, yay.